What's up, guys? Go by name Beats by H Yen. In case this is your first time, and yeah, today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make simple Afrobeat bass patterns, like bass patterns that you can use to like make your beats groovy. And we have different ways to achieve this. So I'm just going to show you just 5 simple ways that you can start making your beats sound interesting, making your bass sound interesting. Then with time, you just learn new stuffs, and you're good to go. Without wasting much of a time, I'm going to play the beats that I'll be using for this tutorial. So yeah, let's have a listen and let's go.
It's HCN, the SMG.
So yeah, without wasting much of a time, let's just go. The first one I'm going to be showing you guys is just a normal, simple, like long, just legato kind of bass following the chord progression. So this is what it sounds like. Yeah, this is like you're just basically following the roots of the chord progression that you are using, and you're following the rhythm that you played on the chord progression. And yeah, this type of pattern, I use it mostly for my intros, like maybe 4 bars before the verse or the song starts. And I also use it for pre-choruses. You can start using this for pre-choruses. Just basically the root notes of the chord progression that you're playing, and you're just following the rhythm. Like this is like one of the easiest ones that we do. And yeah, the next one that I'm going to show you is like jumping octaves. Like, okay, let me show what it sounds like. So what am I doing? I'm still playing the same thing. I'm still following the chord progression rhythm, but this time around I'm making it short. Like I'm just hitting the bass, then giving it space, then go up an octave in the upbeats, then follow up the chord progression. I don't know how I'm going to explain it, but just have a listen, then you understand what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you listen to this now. So any beat you play at all, just like play the roots. Like normally the roots will always hit, always hit. Then you are just play the octave. I'm just moving the up 1 octave higher, then finish up the melody, the chord progression rhythm, like I said. So this is just like another one. I don't know if you have any question on how I explain this, because I really don't really know how to like explain this so you can understand. But like I said, it's just basically playing the roots, then go an octave in the upbeats, then finishing the rhythm. I'm just following the chord progression that was played. I'm going to play it again so you can understand what I'm saying. Okay, let me play it with the chords so you get what I'm saying. You see now. That's just what I'm doing. I'm just following. So I'm following the rhythm. Then the parts where the chord is like where the progression is silent is where I'm filling it up. Okay, I'm using a filler. Let me just call it. I'm filling it up with this high octave and back to the chord progression. You see, I'm just filling this up. So that's basically, I hope you understand this. So that's like the second one. So that's the second one. And the third one sounds like this. Okay, now what am I doing here? This time around, I'm not like hitting my roots when the kick hits at first. If you see, I'm giving it space. I'm allowing the kick to hit first. then I come in and I'm just going octaves, like, and I drop a note, like I'm playing. I broke down the chords. Like, let's say this is the chord, yeah, this is the chord. You see? So what I'm just doing is I'm just moving one octave, then I'm playing the fifth. So what I just did was I removed this third, and the fifth is what I'm playing. What I'm doing is I'm playing this chord, and I'm removing this, and I'm just using this. Then I'm just going like, see, just octave, coming back to the other note, and the same chord. See, I just removed the third, and I'm adding the fifth. So that's as simple as that. Then you move on to the next chord. So you understand? So, or if I like, I can do. Depends on how I want it. When you move on to the second chord progression, you see. So I'm just doing. See this note here, the fifth, like I said. So I'm just doing. You see. So that just basically it. I broke the chords down, but I removed the third, and I'm just playing the roots and the fifth together. So that's like basically what I'm doing here, just following the chord progression. That's it. So you can just use. So it's just breaking down the chords that I played, and I'm using the roots and I'm moving up an octave, then I'm coming back to the fifth. You see? I'm trying to make sure you guys understand. I just don't want to just make this tutorial, and if you don't understand, it makes no meaning to me. So yeah, so remember what I'm just doing in this third bass pattern is just basically the chord progression. I just remove the third and I'm playing the roots and the fifth. And what am I doing? I'm just jumping octaves. And I'm not playing it when the kick comes in. I allow the kick to hit first, then I enter. So that's just basically what I'm doing. I hope you understand this because I had to really take my time and think of a way to explain this. So yeah, the fourth one I'm going to be showing you sounds like this. And this one, you can use it for your verse, like give space for the artist to sing. I'm just basically playing the chord progression, the roots of the chords, and on the upbeat after the kick comes in, just to like make the heart pump. That's just basically what I'm doing here. So, and you can use this mostly for verses because there's a lot of space for the artist vocals to shine. So the bass is not like everywhere, all over the place. So yeah. So this is like a very simple pattern. Use it for your verse. The previous one I just showed you, the one that the one that I broke down the chords. You can always use this for your choruses, You can also use it for your verse, Just be creative with all of these. Then the last one I'm going to be showing you sounds like this. This one too is very easy. Like if you notice, most of the bass, I'm just going octave up, octave down, octave up, octave down. For anyone that don't understand what I'm saying, I would advise you go learn music theory. So what I'm just doing is octave up, octave down, octave up, octave down. That's like a technique that basses they mostly use. So in this one, that's what I'm just doing. I'm playing it in the places where if you notice, there's no much instrument or sound there. Just that's what I'm doing. So this one is just straightforward. I'm playing the roots and I'm going octave up, octave down, octave up, octave down, octave up, octave down. That's what I'm just doing, and I'm just following the chord progression. Just easy. Just watch this video multiple times as you can so that you really understand. Don't just watch this once and you'll be like you've mastered it. Try to watch this like maybe 1, 2, 3 times and get to understand what I'm trying to say and learn music theory. That will also help you to understand me more. And yeah, if you have any other questions about this, especially the guy that asked me to do this, just write it down in the comment section and I'm going to make sure I reply. So once again, this I'm just doing octave up, octave down, following the chord progression. Playing it on the second beat, sorry, not the not the beat, second beat. With the second kick. So that's what I'm just doing. And if you notice, I'm making it short. I don't want to make it too long because the vocals have to shine. The vocals have to shine. So that's why I'm doing this. So yeah, basically these are just like the few ways you can make your beats interesting. I'm going to do a quick recap. The first one, like I said, is just the normal legato bass. Mostly I use it for my intros or pre-choruses, and you just basically following the chord progression while playing the roots. Then the other one I showed you guys is this, which I'm just doing like playing the roots. The root is like I'm bringing everything I touch and I'm bringing them into one technique. I'm making them one technique. I'm playing the roots. I'm jumping an octave and an upbeat, and I'm following the chord progression. That's just what I'm doing in this particular bass. You see, I'm following the chord progression. That's just basically what I'm doing. The other one I showed you, this is it. Following the chord, your roots, man. If you're playing bass, you have to know the roots of what you are playing. Bass is just basically playing the roots. So this is what I'm doing, following it. You can see. Let me bring in the vocals for more understanding. So that's it. The other one I showed you, just the chords. I just broke down the chords, the chord progression. I just broke down the chord that I played, and I'm just playing the roots and the fifth, going one octave. So that's just basically what I'm doing. Please, like I said, I advise you watch this video over and over to understand. And if you have any question, please make sure you ask me so that I really know what I didn't explain well. So yeah, this one, octave up, octave down, octave up, octave down. That's what it sounds like. Please, 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 if you don't understand what I just said, make sure to leave a comment and I'll try to explain it more. So yeah, this is just me basically showing you like 5 easy ways that you can make your bass interesting. One, by playing the normal legato sounds, following the chord progression, boom, 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 long bass, normal bass. Second one is by like playing octave up, octave down, octave up, octave down, and following the chord progression, and you're using the upbeat. Then the other one, like I said, is like making all these techniques I just showed you. One, making the bass hit when the kicks hit, octave up on the upbeat, then following the chord progression. And the next one is basically playing the root notes, but this time around you're allowing the kick to hit first before you enter. And the other one is just the chords, and I just break it and playing the roots and the fifth. That's just basically the explanation as to how this was made. So yeah, I hope you guys understood what I've just said, but if you don't, like I said, please leave a comment and I'll make sure I respond. I always respond to your comment. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you feel like you've enjoyed this and you've learned one or two, please make sure you leave a like, comment your thoughts, tell me what else you want to see. Someone asked me for Afrobeats, Afro swing chord pattern. I'm going to do that on Friday. And yeah, remember to stay positive, and positive things will always happen to you. I'll go by the name Beats by HCN. Make sure you like, comment, share. And thank you guys for supporting.